Welcome to Kids Academy.
Hi and welcome to the Kids Academy chess course. My name is Robert Lazorchak and I'm a certified teacher with international and national chess teaching certifications. I will be your guide as we begin to master this great game. Now let's get to the chess. Hello from Kids Academy. I am Coach Rob and today we will introduce the knight and the pawn. Now the knight looks like a horse's head because knights used to ride horses in the battle. They made up what was called the cavalry, and some people still refer to the piece as a horse. Or in other languages they call it a jumper, a donkey, or a springer. But every chess player can agree that its proper term is the knight. Knights have a special ability that no one else can do, not even the king or the queen. The knights can jump over other pieces. They can jump over their own color pieces as well as opposing forces. We will learn more about the knight and how it moves later on. But for now, I want you to familiarize yourself with what the knight looks like as a chess piece, the symbol of the knight, which is a horse's head and looks very similar to the actual chess piece, and also for the letter we use when recording knight moves. Now for our spelling bee winners out there, you already know that the word knight begins with the letter K, but we can't use the letter K for recording knight moves. Any idea why? It's because K is already for king, and we can't use K for two pieces. That would be confusing when recording our moves. So we use the letter N for knight. Now on to the pawn. The pawn is the weakest unit on the board, and you can think of it as the foot soldier, or in some languages, I believe in German, they call it the farmer. I think that's because they do a lot of the hard work. Pawns are far shorter than everything else, so they're easy to spot. And the pawn symbol looks very similar to the actual piece. We can use the letter P when recording pawn moves, or we can just refer to the square that the pawn is on when we write the moves down. And we'll learn more about that in another video. A neat fact about pawns is that pawns used to only move one square per turn, but chess players began to complain that chess was taking too long. It was too slow, so they eventually changed the rules, and now the rule for pawns is when it's on the starting square, a pawn may move one step or two in a single turn. But once the pawn has left the square, it then has to move one at a turn, just like it always was. So today we learned about the knight and we learned about the pawn. We will learn more about their movements later on in the videos, but it's very important that you know what they look like, the letters we use for recording those moves, and also the knight and pawn symbol. Take care and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.
Subscribe to our channel to stay updated on new videos. Find links to our apps in the comments below.